emanating from an undivided fire. The jivas emanate from Krishna. We describe when those sparks emanate, they have the propensity, the potency to ignite the whole world if there's dry grass around sufficiently. So they can manifest into an enormous entity just coming from a tiny spark. So the jiva has it's the same qualities in the jiva that can manifest, that quality of spirit. If a single spark has enough fuel, it can kindle a blazing fire that will incinerate the whole world. When I read this, personally, I think of Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. How just a single man, old man with nothing apparently, went to the Western world and ignited such a fire of Krishna consciousness at the time. There would be reports of businessmen traveling on planes, and every time they got off the plane in any country of the world, they saw a Harinam party. They were getting the impression this Krishna consciousness is all over the world. And where did it start from? One little old man with 40 rupees in his pocket, with nothing. So that's the example that comes to my mind just immediately, because we're living with this mercy of Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada and how he set this fire to the whole world. We are his recipients. Similarly, even a single jiva can bring about a great inundation of love by attaining Sri Krishna Chandra, who is the real object of love. If we can really meditate on this, yes, I want to be a servant of Krishna, and I want to be effective in this world for minimizing the suffering of the world by encouraging others to take shelter of their spiritual life, their spiritual growth. But I have to be completely clear on what is that spiritual growth. It's not the altruistic path of just doing good for everybody. It's actually feeding them pure knowledge. His consciousness is not fluctuating up and down. His consciousness is fixed, perfect. But it's always ecstatic at the same time. But it's not erratic in any way. We are so familiar in this age of Kali that the mind is always disturbed. We all know about disturbed minds. Everybody in this age knows about the disturbance is less like rampant. It's the quality of the age, like the fragrance of the age. If you go to the north, if you go anywhere, there's disturbance everywhere. It's the nature of Kali Yuga. But this gives us impetus to take our spiritual life more seriously. If that disturbance wasn't there, perhaps less people would actually try to take shelter of Krishna consciousness, because they would be illusioned into thinking that they were in Shantaras, happy or something like that, like yogis or something. Okay. Kriti sadhya bhavet sadhya bhav sasadhanabhida nitya siddhyasya bhavasya prakatamriti sadhyate. That prakatamriti sadhyate, it's in potential. This spirit soul has the yesterday we discussed the marginal energy, right? So the marginal potency can fluctuate between the two. Essentially, we are made of that antaranga shakti. That is our constitution. But we have covered by this nishag, this acquired nature of the bahiranga shakti. I'm not of this bahiranga shakti. I'm only of that bahiranga shakti when I'm associating with this world as if I am that. Bhaktivinoda Thakur describes this again in the 7th chapter. In the 7th chapter, there's a long description of different types of identity that are that he references. We can just look at it for a second. In the 7th chapter, it's very powerful, so it's good to
131.
131, okay.
And 132. Bottom 131.
Yes. He says, it's the same message, the same principle, but let me read it. It's a little more lengthy, but it's making the point very, very clear. He says, but in the conditioned state, many different types of egoism arise, making the living entity think, I am a human being, I am a devata, I am an animal, I am a king, I am a brahmana, I am an outcast, I am diseased, I am hungry, I am dishonored, I am charitable, I am a husband, I am a wife, I am a father. All of these are huge points of egoism. Father, huge. Wife, huge. All of it. I am a son. I am an enemy. I am a friend. I am a scholar. I am handsome. I am wealthy. I am poor. I am happy. I am sad. I am strong. And I am weak. These attitudes are known as ahamta, and literally means the sense of I-ness or false egoism. And let me read the next paragraph too, because it just concludes it. It makes it more clear completely. Besides this ahamta, another function known as mamata, possessiveness, or the sense of My-ness. Bhaktivedanta Thakur is so generous-hearted and compassionate. He's just putting it on a plate for us. He makes it so simple when he describes it like this. If we can meditate on this and see it. Possessiveness or a sense of My-ness enters the nature of the jiva. This is exemplified in attitudes such as, this is my house, these are my possessions, this is my wealth, this is my body. We talked today about the bank teller being in the bank, pretending to renounce all the money in the bank when it's not his anyway. There's nothing that belongs to us in this world. So all of these are identifications with the belief that something does belong to. This is my wife, this is my husband, this is my father, this is my mother, this is my caste, this is my race, this is my strength, this is my beauty, this is my quality, this is my learning, this is my renunciation, this is my knowledge, this is my wisdom, this is my work, this is my property, and these are my servants and dependents. Now, this sentence is beautiful. The colossal affair that brings the conceptions of I and mine into play is known as samsara, material existence. All of this is material existence. Put it in a package together and see what a gift Bhaktivedanta Thakur is revealing very simply. This possessiveness and identification with the body as I. Both of these constitute the colossal affair of samsara, which is the whirlpool that we've been caught up in. Transcendental love for Krishna prem is the jiva's Nitya Dharma. Transcendental love, you should underline that in your book. I've underlined it in my book. Transcendental prem, love for Krishna prem is the jiva's Nitya Dharma. That is our Nitya Dharma. So we don't want to settle for less than that. That's our goal. Exactly like the last verse of Bhagavad Gita. What did I say? Sarva Dharma, this verse. Yes, same. The jiva is a substance transcendental to mundane matter. The jiva is a substance transcendental to mundane matter, and consciousness is that which he is constituted. He is constituted of consciousness in his higher state of mind. The symptom of the soul is consciousness. That's the symptom. That proves that you have a soul. If someone is dead, they don't have consciousness. Consciousness is gone. So consciousness is the symptom of the soul. So this is essentially what this is saying here. The eternal function is divine love, and the nature of that pure love is service to Krishna. Therefore, the constitutional function of the jiva is service to Krishna, which is the nature of prem. I mean, Bhaktivedanta Thakur, he describes it so clearly. If you just read it carefully, it's like completely clear. Service to the object, Krishna. This is the eternal function of the jiva. And then his infinitesimal nature has the ability to have the potency of the Supreme Lord. Just like the example of the spark and the fire. The spark can make a huge fire. You understand? When we connect with that source in service, in transcendental service. What does Krishna like? Krishna likes variety. So he's manifested all these jivas, and every single jiva has a different rasa. No two jivas have exactly the same rasa. And there are trillions and zillions of jivas. And they all have slight different, like we're sitting in this room now, 4 or 5 people. We're all completely different to each other. Totally, totally different. Each of us, right? Just look at each other. Completely different. I mean, look at Bihari. He's like a man on his own planet, you know, completely different. Everyone is different. Look at Govinda. He's just another planet practically. And Gokul, another, a whole nother conception. And Ras Manjari, just a whole nother world is there. Your world, right? They're completely different. Nothing is not even like close to each other in a sense, but we have the same interest of worship. That's Dharma. That's the Nitya Dharma. The Nitya Dharma is the focus of worship. If our Nitya Dharma is all focused in the one direction, then we're all connecting with that purest part of Dharma. Because the only Dharma we've understood to raise the Swadharma from the soul is service to Krishna. And if that's not there, we're in the material consciousness. And if it is there, we're in spiritual consciousness, even if you're residing in this material world.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna.